beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh!
Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken
Hello,
Peasants.
everybody. Welcome back to the channel.
Fuck it!
This is not an official episode. This is a special bonus stream that I'm doing right now for all of you. Going to fill you in on what's going on. We are not doing our regularly scheduled show today. Before I get into that, please like the stream. Let's get a few more people in here before I say this, and then I know throughout the stream people are going to come in and ask what happened, and I'm not going to say it more than once, so the rest of the people in the chat can fill everybody in on what happened after I tell all of you. How about that? How long will I be here? I don't know. A little bit. I'll be here for a little bit. I have some videos to watch and stuff. It's not just going to be a quick, oh, this is what happened. Goodbye, everybody. I'm going to stream for a little while. I just need more of you to like the stream. And, yeah, do that. Please do that. Please like the stream. Also, let's make tonight interesting. How about that? We're starting a new goal. This is Tuesday. Not Gage, that's not really a funny joke. That's not really a funny joke. I mean, I guess maybe a little bit. So, it's a new goal, a new week, a new goal. For every $50 level of the goal that we meet tonight, I'm going to do a shot of some really cheap vodka. Every $50 level. I would like for us to get over 50% tonight, so that we're going to do 3 proper shows. We're going to do 3 shows after this. So I'll explain. All right, so we're over 200 viewers right now. So now I'll explain what happened. So I guess, because a month or two ago, Billy took a trip to California, and it was when I had Scott and Adam fill in for Billy. He was gone for a couple days, and then he came back. And when he came back, he had like a kind of a weird cough. He had like a weird cough and like labored breathing. And I guess since that time, it has progressively got worse. So it got worse. It got so worse that he went to the hospital 2 days ago. And I guess they've determined that it's some kind of heart issue. Here's something he posted. He's still doing the eyebrow thing. He's got all these things hooked up to him. So it says the left ventricle of his heart is working at 17%. So they're going to keep him around for observation for at least today and tomorrow, and then we'll see where we go from there. If he can't make it on Thursday, I'll find someone else to fill in for him. But he's not dead. No, Billy, there's no mortician that can make you do the eyebrow thing in your casket. It's not happening. So yeah, he's being treated right now. Someone said anyone but Vito or Mersh. While I like Vito, I know who Mersh is, but I don't know him. So I don't know why you would think I would have him on. But yeah, so that's what's going on. He'll be back when he gets out. That's what's going on with that. And I'm gonna do a stream, a solo stream. I do them all the time on my other channel, but don't normally do them over here. But I'm gonna do one here and now. So for the rest of this stream, when people come in and they ask what happened to Billy, you tell them he's in the hospital, he's having heart issues, and he'll be back as soon as he gets out. It's that simple. So that's it. Yeah, please like the stream. Oh my God. I'm going to start right off with this because some interesting... okay. Jared Genesis. He got a... he got a community tab on his channel, and he posted this post where he says, I'm a proud sexual and give no fucks at all. You all assume that just means I want to go out and kids, and it just shows everyone how stupid and ignorant you truly are. I was born this way and cannot help who I am. Eventually, one day, I know the LGBTQ will embrace my color of the rainbow, and in some states already has. I don't know about that. Not these days. Eat shit and die, haters. You will never make me ashamed of who I am. And you can go to his channel right now and go to the actual community tab and see it. Actually, I'll link you guys the post. You guys can respond on the post if you want. There's the he typed dye. He spelled dye D-Y-E like dye your hair. Yeah, there it is right there. So when he's like, oh man, you guys are just like trying to ruin my reach out there. You're just trying. I was being an edgelord and you took me seriously. It's like,
if everyone donates a few dollars right now, then we meet the goal easy, just saying. Give the sweet boys some peace of mind in these trying times.
That's true. That is really true. But yeah, he's been trying to pass this off. He's so dumb. He's trying to pass this off as you met that video of me saying I want to bang an 8-year-old. That was just me being edgy, bro. But then he says this. So what is that? What is that? He just posted it like within the last hour. Edited. I wonder what else he put that he edited out later. It was locker room talk. Yes. Oh yeah, before I forget, I have to go and dispute the yellow $sign. The yellow $sign. Yep, it's always there. Without fail, the yellow $sign is the bane of my existence. All right. So, please like the stream. Let's listen to here's a video of George Santos comparing himself to Rosa Parks.
You want to call me a liar? I'll call you a sellout. I mean, Mitt Romney, the man goes to the State of the Union of the United States wearing a Ukraine lapel pin, tells me, a Latino gay man, that I shouldn't sit in the front, that I should be in the back. Well, guess what? Rosa Parks didn't sit in the back, and neither am I going to sit.
Yeah, but that was on a bus. And that was, if you made your way all the way to the back, you had to give up your seat. man.
in the back. That's just the reality of how it works. Mitt Romney lives in a very different world, and he needs to buckle up because it's going to be a bumpy ride for him.
He's a sellout. What is wrong with this loser? Anyway, that was an interesting title. So, by the way, just want to throw it out there. $30 away from a shot of cheap vodka. If any of you out there want to help out, link is pinned in the chat if you want to help us get closer to this goal.
That's just hilarious. People would say that. Yeah, sure. 8-year-olds can consent, sure. I would even say perhaps a bit younger.
The slow zoom.
Yeah, these trolls are up after their bedtime, that's for sure. Big boy. If it's consensual, Daniel, you can't tell me it's right or wrong. Okay? Sorry, man, but that's just how it is.
Here's Bob. Here's Trumpster Bob talking about his doctor. He talked to his doctor.
I talked to my fucking doctor about that. I asked him, can I talk to you about something very...
There we go. All right. We're going to crush this goal.
Done.
We're going to crush this goal tonight. I'll just stay up all night. And I saw Seth Look's comment. They'll just donate until I join Billy in the hospital. That'd be so crazy. Like, if I needed a liver transplant and Billy needed a heart transplant and we got it from the same dead person. Wouldn't that be crazy? That'd be crazy. What would we be like related at that point? Cheers.
Tip train for Billy.
A very sensitive topic. This has got...
But what if the dead person was Jared?
Let's hook up T-Bob to Billy so he can pee out all the problems.
He can pee out all the problems.
Nothing to do with me. And he said, well, sure, of course, Bob, what you like to talk about? You can talk about anything with me. I'm your doctor.
So Bob is setting it up where he's like, hey, you know, my doctor was like, ask me anything. So I asked my doctor this.
I want you to look at me as your doctor.
Speaking of Jared, did you see that Jared finally admitted that he was a PDF file?
You missed it. You missed it, Egghead. If you have not been watching since the beginning, then you don't know what I've talked about so far. It's up to you to do the footwork, Egghead. It's up to you to do the footwork. But maybe you also missed that for every $50 level, I'm doing a shot of cheap vodka. So now we're getting even closer to the next one. Just throwing that out there.
Okay? I'm your doctor. What do you want to talk about? What do you want to discuss with me that's so sensitive? I said, well, Dr. Francisco, I said, you know what? I says, here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
I said, you know who I am. You know what I'm about. But I found out this guy became addicted to having a prolapse butthole over 40 years ago. Well, over 35 years ago, some shit like that, right? And he goes, oh, okay. Where are we going with this? I said, if a guy continuously over a period of years.
Oh, damn! Ah!
Sippy sippy.
Aye! Billy says it wasn't a cough, it was a shortness of breath. My bad. Not a cough, a shortness of breath. it was like, I probably would have thought I had COVID again or something if that happened. Here we go. Here we go. Bottoms up. Oh, okay.
Causes himself to have a prolapsed butthole on a regular basis.
Well,
what would
my
that?
bad. I was typing out a video response to his post and didn't know you responded. Here's money for my shortcoming.
That's good, Egghead. That's good.
Do to
Good, Egghead.
What would that do to somebody? He said, you want to know what blah, 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 blah. And I said, yeah. He said, well, the end result would be if he was that addicted to it,
I
he
just
would
got
end up
back from a film shoot for a film called Love and Vodka. Ben gets the vodka, but you both get the love. Get well soon, Billy.
with an enormous rectum. It would be so huge that he would have to wear a man diaper because he could never know when crap was falling out of his fucking anus. I swear to God, the doctor.
So his doctor told him about a guy whose butt was so destroyed that he had to wear a diaper everywhere he went.
F-bomb. That's what the doctor told me.
Get well,
He said
Mr.
this
Frick.
guy could
The world needs that big ol' heart.
cut a full, and I mean a full pile of waste right out of his rectum and not even know it.
So we are $3 away from the next shot. You guys are trying to kill me. But I want it because I was like, what can I do? What can I do to get the ball rolling? So tomorrow we're doing the first show. This is not an official show of the week. This is just a stream to let you guys know what's going on. Tomorrow, my co-host is my temporary co-host is going to be Scoot, the tiger guy, that tiger guy, Scoot Henson.
I said, there are people like that? And he goes, oh, yeah, absolutely. He said, I got some good doctor friends in California, let me tell you. And California, oh, God damn, he hit the nail on the head, didn't he? And he said, let me tell you, there are men that cry to these doctors because they got up at a luncheon or at a dinner table and they weren't wearing their man diaper or underwear for that matter in some cases. Believe it or not. And he went on about that. And oh, God.
Love you, Billy. Get well soon. Let's get the tip train going.
Here's the next one. Man, the tip train's been rolling for a little while now.
Anyway, he said, and they drop a full pile of waste down their pants leg as they get up to go check themselves. And it's too late. He said they didn't even know.
It's too late.
Until their balls started fucking itching. They started hurting so bad they were itching because they were laying in a pile of fucking shit.
Oh.
These men are crying to the doctor, and the doctor says, hey, you did this to yourself, and you know, because I've told you many times before, anytime you go out anywhere, if you don't want to drop in public, you have to wear a man diaper, an adult diaper.
Does Bob really think he had this conversation, or does he know he's lying? That's what I'm wondering. Does he know he's lying, or does he have some weird thing where he thinks it happened when it didn't. Because that's just craziness. Someone sent me this video here. Let's see what this is all about.
My name is Darren McRae. It's around October 19th, 2022. October of 19th last year, I noticed I was able to look at the sun. Since then, Star People, Christ sent his army to make us beautiful, to save us from climate change. And he allowed me to look at the sun to be able to use me as a beacon to bring him in. So I'm going to look at the sun for you right now.
He's going to look into the sun. Ow, God!
Darren, straight, facing the sun, staring straight at it. Put your finger up just like this, Darren. No, down by your chest.
Here?
So it shows where the sun's coming from. Gives a shadow for you.
Will that do it?
Yeah, funny. It just shows the sun's right behind you, or in front of you.
Me? Oh, yeah. That's a smart idea. I didn't even think of that. And for me, it's like looking at the moon. And
it hurts my eyes.
And, the Bureau of Indian Affairs published a report last December called The Status of Tribes and Climate Change. They reach out to Indian country and see if we're seeing things other people don't. I'm one of those people. If you look up that report, my observations begin on page 20. And then there's another article that might interest you. They put me on the front page of the Spokesman Review about insects, and titled that article, The Bottom Has Just Dropped Out. Like I said, I can see...
ICU edition next episode.
Yeah, let's make it happen. We're almost to 25% of the goal, and this isn't even an... Oh, there it goes!
I'll get my MILF friends out there to give mommy kisses to speed up your recovery.
$20!
Well soon. Ben, hang in there.
Thank you, thank you. $20 more till I do another shot. Shit.
Here all day and look at that sun. It's just like looking at the moon for me. And yeah, there's a lot of things about what's going on. I'd love to be able to get that. I've been followed by
it burned so good.
Burn so good. All right, here we go.
Keep the tip train rolling.
Oh, the tip train rolling again. Here it comes. Ready? Cheers. Here we go. Bottoms up. Oh. 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 It's really cheap vodka. Yes, 1 week. 1 week.
USAF
1 week.
Since June 28th. These guys have had their hand out in friendship since about the June 30th.
This guy is staring into the sun. People are saying he might have Parkinson's. I don't know if he does or not. I don't know anything about him. He is kind of twitchy. It could be anything for all we know. But it's weird that he's staring into the sun.
Or July 2nd, somewhere like that. And these guys refuse to shake their hand. And I've got planes flying by me, non-stop jets and planes and drones. So as you can see, I can stare at the sun. The star people are here. I'm published.
The problem with this is there's no one for drunk Ben to yell at except us.
What?
By the Department of Interior, as somebody that from Indian country that can see things other people can't. And as you can see, I don't have a problem staring at that sun. The only way you can look at the sun is with a special telescope, and then it's molten red. This is like looking at the moon for me. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you. All right, so we're 40 away from the next level. $40 away from the next level. Just once we hit it, do another shot of this really nasty, cheap vodka. It's called Kavlana? Kevlana Vodka. Oh, God. Oh, let's check out a little bit of this King Cobra food review.
What's up, YouTube?
Oh, it's the big New Yorker style pizza from Pizza Hut.
Just opened it up.
I ate one of those ones. It's not that good. Like, Pizza Hut isn't that good. I mean, pizza's pizza. It's good enough. Like, I'll eat it, but yeah, you know how they did like Detroit style and now they're doing New York style. It's not that good. And the Detroit style isn't really what a Detroit style pizza looks like. So I don't know how can you get it so wrong? You know?
Well, I let it cool off a bit because I put extra cheese on it, but check this out. We got the big New Yorker pizza from...
It's weird how the three biggest pizza chains in America... well, I don't know where Papa John's is originally, because I know that's one of the top four. I don't know what the rankings are these days. I think Domino's is number one. Okay. So I'm pretty sure Pizza Hut is from Kansas. And Papa John's is from Kentucky. And then Little Caesars and Domino's are both from Michigan. That's weird that got to be the most well-known pizza chains in America. Don't you think?
Pizza Hut. And check this out. Got pepperoni, beef, bacon, extra cheese, and onions. It's for the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie. Let's go. It's got extra cheese.
Pizza Hut started in Kansas. In Wichita, Kansas. That's where the first Pizza Hut was.
Beef, bacon, pepperoni.
And then Little Caesars and Domino's are both from Michigan.
And onions. Let's go. Let's grab a slice. Ever so nice. The big New Yorker from Pizza Hut. Because nobody out pizzas the Hut.
He's going to love it. He loves everything that he eats.
Oh, yeah. I got it with extra cheese, so I had to let it cool off a bit before I open it. But look at that. We got beef, pepperoni, bacon, onions, and extra cheese on that sweet marinara sauce. They're trying to copy like New York style pizza where you gotta fold it. You see what I'm saying?
No, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
I remember when I was a kid, though, I loved going to Pizza Hut because they used to have like the kids' nights at Pizza Hut where kids would get a discount and they'd have like cool stuff there. And they had, I remember the Book It thing where if you read a bunch of books, you'd get a free personal pizza. That shit was amazing.
This is the big New Yorker create your own pizza from Pizza Hut. It's got pepperonis, beef, bacon, onions, extra cheese. This is promotion that they're doing for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oops.
He just like dropped it
Drop
on himself.
Sure, but we're good. Did you make a mess on the shirt? No, we did not. We're good.
I noticed Cobra does wear the same shirt a lot, like day to day.
This has extra cheese, pepperoni, beef, bacon, and onions on a sweet marinara sauce on their New Yorker style crust.
Yes, the big New Yorker from Pizza Hut is nothing like New York pizza. It's just not. They tried to make like a flatter pizza, but
Looks like Pizza Hut's trying to copy that classic New York pizza where it's like a humongous slice and you gotta fold it to eat it. I fuck with it, YouTube. Can you not see the grease coming off that one slice?
okay.
On YouTube. Get another slice. So this is the big New Yorker from Pizza Hut. And the slices are fucking massive. You see this? Ridiculous. It's got beef. I custom made my own, which you can do as well, or you just order it with pepperoni. That's your choice. But they're doing this with the new promotion for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
I didn't even know there was a new Ninja Turtles movie until recently, and I looked at it, and it looks awful. And I don't think I would ever want to see it. It just looks terrible. It's unbelievable. You know, someone just said, I got to stop watching. I'm starving. This is very rare that King Cobra has food that looks edible. That's like this isn't the greatest pizza ever, but most of the food that Cobra has just looks inedible. It looks gross. He adds a bunch of extra stuff to it and makes it not something you would want to eat. And I would at least, like, if I was really hungry and drunk, I would eat this, you know? Who puts onions on pizza? People put onions on pizza for sure.
Pizza Hut plus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem in theaters this August. So Pizza Hut is doing this.
In New Mexico, they put green chili sauce on pizza. When I was in Italy, I saw all kinds of shit on pizza that I would never see in the States. Like when I was in Venice, there was a whole bunch of seafood pizza. Obviously, it makes sense. They're like a seaside town. I saw pizza with horse on it. Horse meat. It was interesting.
Movie deal with their pizza, and it's good. Now, I did let the pizza cool off because it has extra cheese. As you all know, when you order extra cheese on your pizza and you try to pick up a slice, it just slides off. So, in an effort to keep that cheese and toppings maintained, I let the pizza cool off.
Yeah, chopped green chili. They all they have it. Even the like chains have it there. You know, like Pizza Hut and Papa John's have it on their regular menu. And McDonald's has a green chili burger on their menu too. It's so weird.
Completely before I took a bite. And YouTube, I'm here for it. Oh, yeah. Beef, onions, pepperoni, bacon, extra cheese. Let's go. Now that's a pizza, YouTube. You gotta fold it. You can fold it just like you would a giant. They're trying to like mimic New York style pizza where the slices are so big. You gotta fold it. But it's not authentic, YouTube. It's Pizza Hut. It's a chain. You know, but
green chili at Whataburger had some heat to it.
They make the slices so big. They're trying to like, you know what I'm saying?
He loves it. He's in heaven. Just a reminder, everybody, for each $50 level, I've been doing a shot of this cheap vodka. So we're getting close to the next one. Let's start another tip train, get this rolling. I'm determined to get to 50% tonight.
I like Pizza Hut, but goddamn are they expensive. With DoorDash delivery, I paid like $34 for this pie. So hopefully y'all can appreciate this food review that I'm giving you. I mean, the slices on these pies are ginormous. Yeah. The big New Yorker pizza from Pizza Hut.
All right, he's starting to say the same shit over and over again. I am going to do a quick bathroom run, and when I come back, we will watch some more stuff. Just going to play. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. And we'll watch some more stuff. I will be right back. Downtown, hobo on the ground, says he's got a pro. Oh my god, my chode, but no, that's sick. If I want a dick, I can get a dick. And I like the metal sink with the little drip, drip, slap a knob on the top and all the stickiness. And I know the satisfaction of a man, don't get me wrong, box your mind, and baby doesn't turn me on. Like when a man tries to beat me, puts me in hobo clothes, and then he tries to breed me. Cocking your mouth, moving it out, so they can sound, make you scream out. Then I'll be the hobo you and your friends talk about, standing in the street, getting bent over a bend. Looking forward to the hobo experience. Got the lube dube, grease it up and back in action. Stick it in and watch the hobo's ass contraction. Hobo, 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 hobo. Anal, 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 anal probing. Probing, 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 probing. Hobo, anal, probing. Chilling at home, watching Zoom, sporting a boner for the feeling of the hobos on a Tuesday morning. Feeling good, looking out the window, looking down the alley for a dirty old hobo. Yeah, I like the anal probe and also like the dirty dozens. As the ladies in a dress, baby's mamas and his cousin make me feel like a hobo. Tie me down for anal probe, I'll sit down a whip man. Ask you what you think is funny. Take a look and bust you in the nuts and hear my mom talking dirty hobo dick. It's also like the sausage strip. It's a large bike trip, the hobo probe and confidence. Building up to that moment that you just start fucking. Hobo, 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 anal, 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 probing, 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 hobo, anal, probing. Fuck it, I'll bang you too, bitch. I'm a hobo too, motherfucking this, and feel that rim job, big cock in your mouth. I'm thinking a match with the anal probe. Grease it, grease it, grease it, grease it, grease it up. right back. Let's check out. Oh, here's King Cobra feeding some deer.
You want some bread? Go for the bread. Go. Yeah. Oh, I gave the deer some bread.
Good
How's
job,
that
Cobra.
taste? Yeah. You're a pretty deer. Go for the bread. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. I'm not gonna hurt ya. Yeah.
He should be careful. Especially if there's like young ones around.
YouTube, I gave the deer some bread. Oh my goodness. You are so pretty. I'm not gonna hurt you. Oh, look at that.
He must be trashed, right?
I gave the deer some bread off camera. What do you think? Yeah. It was a pretty deer. Aww.
That deer's gonna ram his ass.
Yes. You're a pretty deer. You're being so good with... Oh my goodness, there's another one.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the female and this is the male right here.
Oh my goodness. Yes. I gave the deer some bread.
Hold on though, what
and
did you
the
give it?
buck was having it. Oh my goodness. 2 big old bucks. Dude, look at the size of the other one. These are some big ass deer, dude.
Actually, I guess that is a male deer too back there.
Hold up 1 second. You want some more bread? I got you.
He was out riding bike because the weather is permittable. The bread is making the deer day. Where is he now? What's going on now?
Hey, you want some more bread? I'm not gonna hurt you guys. Yeah, you want some more bread? Oh my goodness, YouTube. Give the deer some bread. Oh my goodness. That's a happy deer. Yeah. I got some Wonder Bread for these deer. Oh my goodness.
What are you doing with the deer? I don't think you've mentioned that yet. What are you doing with the deer?
They're a happy deer. Got some more bread here. Whoop. There you go. Give the other one some bread too.
Y'all see?
Oh my goodness. YouTube, look at this.
Why is it so faded looking?
Look at this.
He must just have like an old phone or something.
That is a big ass buck, dude. Let's see if they like me. Yeah, you like the bread? Whoop. Oh my goodness. YouTube, look at these huge ass bucks. Oh.
I had to step off camera for a second because I had like food stuck in my teeth, so I had to floss really quick. It sucks.
Oh.
Ever since I got my teeth straightened, I get stuff stuck in between my teeth so easily.
Fake ass fuck.
Yeah, like his lens is dirty or something.
Aww. I'm not gonna hurt ya. Just wanna feed ya. See, look. It's nummies. It's nummy. It's a nummies.
That deer's like, what is going on
YouTube.
here?
Look at the deer. Oh my goodness.
I'm looking at the deer. It's chewing on its ass.
Yeah.
So this is Cobb's vision. He has one of those Neuralink things in his brain, and we're just seeing through his eyes.
See if he takes it. Oh. Yes. Oh my goodness. These deer, they like their bread. Yes, they do.
They do like their bread.
Yes, they do. They like their bread.
Well, Honest Red, he's giving them a whole loaf of bread right now. Just a reminder, every $50 level of donos, I'm going to keep doing shots of this Kavlana cheap-ass vodka. So, you should help out with that. Oh, God.
What up, YouTube? We're back at it like we never left. Long live Aussie motherfuckers. We're just chilling out, doing our thing. The fans donated to see a drinking stream, so I got a 6-pack of Bud Light. I appreciate it, man. The fans wanted a drinking stream. They asked on my last stream, Cobra, how much for a drinking stream? And I says, well, you throw $50 in my account, I could probably make it work. I think the first beer should just be straight beer and no combo. What do you think? How to piss off conservatives. Drink a Bud Light. I don't give a shit if they put Dylan Mulvaney on the fucking can of Bud Light. I'm still gonna fucking drink it.
It was only on 1 pack.
Speaking of Bud Light, though, so Dylan Mulvaney, she is a little pissed off at Bud Light. Understandably so, but there's two sides to the story.
Bud Light under attack from Dylan Mulvaney, Sky News Australia.
This was posted 1 day ago on the 4th of July.
For our 4th of July special, we have to bring you an update on that one-time American favourite that found out the hard way that go woke, go broke isn't just a cute saying.
Stupid saying because of the extremist assholes who ruined the woke movement. We're not here to bitch about that.
Bud Light is still facing a consumer backlash and boycott after
Bud Light is bad beer anyway.
using
It's gross.
trans activist Dylan Mulvaney as an ambassador, and now they are under attack from Dylan Mulvaney.
I took a brand deal with a company that I loved, and I posted a sponsored video to my page. For a company to hire a trans person and then not publicly stand by them is worse, in my opinion, than not hiring a trans person at all.
What would you do, Dylan Mulvaney? Chica, what would you do?
Cut, Chica.
And no offense to Dylan Mulvaney, I'm just saying, it's business, Chica. Money talks, bullshit walks. And of course, if they didn't hire a trans person and represent their product, you'd be bitching about inclusivity, which is kind of hilarious because when you make it all about including trans people, you exclude everyone else. That's kind of the hypocrisy of inclusivity, but I didn't say that.
because it gives customers permission to be as transphobic and hateful as they want.
Oh, no, it's not. Stop. Dylan Mulvaney, Chica, you're not mad at Bud Light.
Why is he saying
honey.
Chica now? Where did this come from?
You're mad at the customer base. And it does not give them an excuse to be transphobic, okay? You're just mad because people don't want politics shoved into their beer. And at the same time, who gives a flying rat's...
I just want some of that twang in my beer. Some beer twang.
Fuck. Because I live in
Anyone out there ever used beer twang? You know what that is? Beer twang?
Wyoming. We're pretty big on our alcohol down here, man. And I never once saw a Dylan Mulvaney Bud Light can. Never saw it. I bought several tall cans.
Yeah, they didn't sell them in stores. They only sent a pack of them to Dylan Mulvaney.
And I never once saw a Dylan Mulvaney can. And quite frankly, I didn't give a shit. I have friends and family who are a part of LGBTQ+, so I'm going to support the rainbow, okay? I'm a straight biological...
Oh, it was a single can? Yeah, so whatever, who cares?
...mailed ally. I ask myself, how would it feel to get crap for liking biologically gendered women that are of age? And all that.
And all that. He doesn't want to say it all.
I would hate it, to be honest. If I got persecuted for liking double D titties, I'd be like, well, this ain't fair. Women are allowed to like dudes with big biceps and nobody says shit.
So after costing Bud Light $27 billion in market value, Dylan Mulvaney...
$27 billion in market value. Just yikes.
Fuck sickos.
Yeah, $27 billion. I can't even imagine $100,000. To me, that's just, you know what I'm saying? That's, wow. 27. Dude, if I had $27 billion.
Yes, beer twang is like beer flavored beer salt.
$1 billion, I could do so much good for the world. I could build my clock tower dream house, start my own toy company, get my book published, you know? And I know it sucks, Dylan, but Chica, like I said, it's just business.
Is still attacking the company as, well, helped decimate. Joining me now is comedian Alex Stein. Alex?
Yeah, it's beer salt. See. Lime, lemon lime, cucumber chili lime, pickle flavored beer salt. I know a lot of people out there don't like pickles. Michelada flavor. It's beer salt. Flavored beer salt.
4th of July weekend would normally be one where Bud Light will just be running off the shelves, but it seems like it's a lost cause these days.
Well, you know, now in some grocery stores, Bud Light is actually cheaper than water, Rita, which is unbelievable. But let me tell you what the problem is with this. And I love that we're sticking it to Bud Light and that their company is down 20%.
Why though? Who cares?
I'm so sick and tired of people being obsessed with labels. It's so fucking stupid. Let me ask Dylan Mulvaney this. What if, like I said, Dylan Mulvaney's favorite beer, what if she was drinking a beer and it featured the face of a well-known transphobic asswipe? Because that's exactly how people feel with Bud Light.
Yeah, I do show my age. I mean, my age is up there.
Featuring Dylan Mulvaney, is a lot of people don't give a shit about trans people. They don't give a shit about the politics. They just want a fucking beer. I get that, but at the same time, how does it personally affect you? It's just beer, for fuck's sake.
But sadly, Anheuser-Busch, they're not the ones that suffer from this. Who suffers from this are the distributors, the people that actually stock the shelves. All the people that actually work for the infrastructure of Bud Light that are getting laid off. That's what stinks in this situation, Rita. It's not even necessarily about Dylan Mulvaney. It's not even about their weird agenda. It just kind of sucks that even when you stick it to the man, Rita, it still doesn't even necessarily work because they're not going to really go out of business.
Because
they call that guy a comedian. Alex Stein is not a comedian.
Light is delicious.
He's not.
That's
he's
why.
not. He's like
sticking it to the man. It's like
not really funny.
Transphobic much. And the thing you have to realize is that people are not necessarily mad at trans people. They're mad at the extremist assholes who ruin it for the community. And believe me, a lot of trans people are sick of it too. They're just like, I feel sorry for these individuals. Their journey is made that much harder because of...
So we got off to a strong start, but I'm just throwing this out there again because we've kind of come to a halt. That I'm going to do a shot every $50 level. So we're at... $2.15 right now, so we're working our way to $2.50. There's a link pinned in the chat if you want to help out. Every little bit helps. It's just every time we reach a new $50 level, it's getting up there.
Bigotry and extremist assholes.
But I think it's important because it sends a message to other brands. It sends a message to the corporate world that there can be a cost with this sort of activism. It is not a cost-free exercise. And talking about Dylan Mulvaney, let's look at one of his recent videos that went viral, which I think has inspired you.
I live for the gays. I live for them. I live for the gays. The gays, the gays, the gays. The guys, the gays, the gays make me happy. I don't want to live for anyone else.
God damn it, that voice though. No. Singing lessons? Much? Yeah.
Oh my God, Cobra. Okay. I don't know. I don't think you get to tell other people they suck at singing.
Gay, gay, gay. Be gay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I love transgenders! I love transgenders! Ah, I love them!
Yeah, that's what this guy is not. He's just obnoxious. He's not really a comedian.
Thank you. It's Primetime Stein on Instagram. Oh, and the city's run like
Alex, that was you at New York City Hall. What message were you trying to convey there?
Well, you know, Pride Month was absolutely insane here in America, and every single corporation had the rainbow flag. But in New York, it was so absurd. I was there for a New York Young Republicans event, and I'm telling you, it was, and I'm not homophobic or transphobic, but it was extra.
But all your content is about trans shit, right? Like most of it anyway.
Devious this year. A lot of, you know, basically partial nudity around children. So
that's not appropriate. I hear this guy 100%. Is it unreasonable to be like, think about the children?
Yeah, that's abused all the time. The thing about the children shit is a way to manipulate people into following what you say. It's been used for a very long time. I mean, they used to do it to like censor comic books and shit back in the day. Like that's always the excuse. Music too.
Sup?
What's up? Thank you. We are now 30 away from the next level. When I'm gonna take a big swig of this right here. Anyone wants to help out? And this isn't even an actual episode. We're still doing 3 shows this week. I'm doing one tomorrow with Scott while Billy's still recovering and being tested in the hospital. Hopefully he'll be back on Thursday. If he's not, I'll figure that out as I figure it out. I'm thinking he'll be back by Saturday. We can all hope. You know? We'll see.
Think about the children.
Won't somebody please think of the children?
Like, a childhood's innocence and safety should be more important than your stupid fucking pronouns, but what do I know?
So don't let kids go.
What I wanted to do is I wanted to take it out of the
Full
streets
frontal
and actually put it in the city hall. Yeah, I'm saying all kinds of nudity. I mean, there's situations of full frontal nudity in Washington. But my point is, I wanted to try to take what was happening in the Pride Parade into the city hall. And if you could see in the video, they felt very uncomfortable because these are adult topics that you wouldn't talk at a workplace.
Well, that's just the thing of it, you two. Children are more precious than Ozzy Osbourne, in my opinion.
Rita, you wouldn't have a sexual conversation with one of your producers at Sky News, just like you shouldn't have a sexual conversation with a child outside of a Pride Parade.
Oh, that conversation should be had for the child and their parents, and not from like creepy strangers at a Pride Parade.
So don't take them to the Pride Parade and you don't have to worry about it. Just don't take kids to Pride Parades unless they're like specifically child friendly. Just do that. It's the parents' decision where their kid goes. Shouldn't be that complicated.
Thank you very much. Just saying.
Well, yes, or
You don't want your kids to see it? Don't take them. There's no way you're going to accidentally see it. Like you know there was a parade coming up and you wouldn't go to it. It's ridiculous.
expose your bits to them. So we've played footage here of all sorts of, well, I don't know, degeneracy.
So exposing yourself to people of that age group, how is that teaching pride? Because it just comes off as like Jeffrey Epstein-ish, creepy, dude, no.
Full frontal nudity at what were labelled family-friendly events. That's just, there's no wonder there's been a backlash to that sort of behaviour.
Yeah, that's not appropriate. I don't think that people should be allowed. Here's a line, YouTube. Exposing yourselves to kids is not appropriate. It's just beyond fucking disgusting.
No one's defending that.
Fuck sickos.
Someone's getting creative with their editing now. You see that? Okay. Did you hear this? Aretha Franklin's kids are fighting over her estate because she didn't have a will, which is crazy when rich, famous people don't have wills and then people fight over it. That's what happened with Prince, too. And Prince has all, like, they both have all this music out there that's just going to keep making money over time.
Aretha Franklin's sons are in court this week battling over the control of her estate and assets. The trial centers on 2 wills that were handwritten by the Queen of Soul and that were found months after her deaths. Jurors are tasked with determining whether a 2014 document found under sofa cushions in Franklin's home can be accepted as a valid will. 2 of her sons believe that it should be, but another son is defending the validity of a 2010 handwritten will found.
How many kids did she have?
Inside of a locked cabinet. Both documents were discovered in 2019, a year after her death. Reed Weisbord joins us now. He's a distinguished
Wow, who's this boy?
professor of law at Rutgers University. Reed, Aretha Franklin died 5 years ago. Let's begin with, why is this trial happening just now?
So a normal estate can take upwards of a year or more to wind its way through the probate process. That includes providing notice to interested parties.
Drink a bitch. For Billy.
Oh, we're almost there. Thank you, Ryan. Yes, 20 more bucks, and then we'll have a drink. Once we get to 250.
Creditor claims, paying taxes, selling real estate that might have to be disposed of, and divvying up the estate among the beneficiaries. If you're putting on top of that a contest or litigation or a dispute among the beneficiaries, that adds to the dimension discovery, the necessity of taking depositions, acquiring evidence from both sides, and potentially also obtaining expert witnesses, in this case, probably handwriting experts, to determine the authenticity of the handwritten will.
Here's what I don't understand. I was just reading, of course, there's a 2014 will, there's a 2010 will. I mean, if we can call them will. The 2014 would obviously seem like the one that is valid, given that it's closer to her time of death. Why is that in question?
So my understanding is that both are handwritten wills. Some states allow a handwritten will that doesn't contain witness signatures to be valid if it is in the testator, the person.
When is the next shot? When I hit 250. It's every $50 level. So 50 and then 300 and then 350. I tried to do it at 25 one time and I blacked out and like threw up all over myself. Yes, we're very close. Got like 20 more bucks.
Who made the will's handwriting, and it is signed by the testator, and it's intended to be a will. And so there are 2 issues here that I see. One is, do we have a valid signature?
So sad that Billy has ligma.
Ligma? What is Ligma? What is that? Because I don't think that's what he has. Is that what it's called? Who's fucking with me? All right, here comes the next shot. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's a hefty one. Cheers. Oh. Oh. Ah.
2010 document was signed on every page, notarized, whereas the 2014 document had a smiley face, and she also wrote her last name, Franklin. Is that latter 2014 smiley face plus Franklin signature? And did Ms. Franklin actually intend for either of these documents to be a will? If it wasn't actually intended to be the piece of paper that Aretha wanted to be as probated as her will,
What is Ligma?
It doesn't count.
I mean, so I get it. One is notarized, the other, but they're both, the other isn't, but they're both hidden or somewhat hidden in her house. Do you see a scenario where neither of them are valid? And if so, then what would the will be and who would get what?
Absolutely. It's certainly possible that neither will is
What is
valid.
Ligma?
And if both wills are invalid and there's no other will that's brought forward, then the estate would go through a process called intestacy, which is the default estate.
Edward Nigma.
Plan. And Ms. Franklin was not survived by a spouse, so that would mean that her descendants, 4 sons, would each take equally.
I see. Reed Weisbord, thank you so much.
Edward.
It's so sad Steve Jobs died of Ligma. Who TF is Steve Jobs? Ligma balls. Explosion.
Yeah. They do explode. You know what I am saying, bro?
Tube. We got a bag of goodies from the old Wendy's. Show that logo. What do we got? All right, let me just break this down for you.
Yeah, so it's the road to 300.
Hold up one second.
I thought he was about to fart or something, but I think he's going to block somebody or something.
Oh, you want to fucking be like that. Fuck you to the moon. It's no big deal. We'll get it figured out. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Wendy's is currently closed at the moment, but I ordered it before they closed. We got a triple bacon pub burger with cheese. All right, everything on it. We got add American cheese, add extra American cheese.
Add extra
so
American cheese.
Piled with the cheese, as well as sweet onions, the tomatoes, and the lettuce.
He said tomatoes.
And for the Baconator fries, we got everything on it. Add bacon, mayonnaise, barbecue sauce, and ranch, the buttermilk ranch.
Buttermilk ranch.
All right, so we're going to do a food review for you cool cobras. Goddamn, YouTube. That fucking deer video was fire, dude. Fucking prestige. Okay, most excellent.
That is most excellent.
No, Wendy's is not a sponsor. This is just
No, you liar. Wendy's is a sponsor. Don't be bashful about it. Wendy's is most definitely a
we're definitely
sponsor,
gonna need some
Tubes.
napkins. We got our napkins. The triple pretzel pub bacon cheeseburger that we custom made right here.
Quick reminder to everyone out there, once we hit 300, I'll do another shot. We started at 0, and every $50 I've done a shot. Every time. Each time. And I learned about ligma. I guess Billy's got a condition called ligma. I didn't know about it.
And the hold up. They didn't put the sauce on the Baconator fries, but that's all right. We'll put the sauce on ourselves. No worries.
I think it's the Riddler's last name.
It came with a fork, so that's good. Now we're going to add the sauce to our Baconator fries, and then we're going to try the burger. Like, Wendy's is open till midnight or later, so do with that what you will. Crack that open. Baconator fries on point. They added the extra bacon as requested.
I just like fries regular, but every now and then this kind of like chili cheese fries, and this looks good. What's another one? Poutine. Oh, dude. It's weird because the fries soggy are usually kind of weird, but when you got poutine, they're gravy soggy. That's really good.
Oh, that looks and smells delicious. So we got our buttermilk ranch. Now we're going to add our sauces to the Wendy's.
I want to do spin till you spew against King Cobra.
Man, the sauce is being difficult, but that's all right.
Oh, yeah. I was just in Canada a few months ago, and I had poutine while I was there. It was really fucking good. He's going to slurp the sauce. He's going to drink it. He's going to pour it all over his shit, and then he's going to drink it.
Ranch all over my pants. Ranch pants.
If it doesn't have cheese curds, it's not poutine. I'm sorry. And you like ketchup on it? What's wrong with you? So you what?
We got the ranch open.
Cheese curds are really good. There's a place that makes cheese in Seattle.
My dearest Billy can take all comers. And squirters, too. Love you all.
There's a place in Seattle called Beecher's, and their cheese curds are so good. It's unbelievable. And the cheese they make in general is really good. I went to this place when I was in Vancouver. It's called Belgian Fries. And a small is all you need. Like, I went there with Scott, and Scott was like, you only need a small. Seriously, like, the other ones are just ridiculous. Ridiculously huge. So, yeah, there's all kinds. Look at all this. I got bacon. I got this bacon poutine. This says vegetarian, so it's veggie gravy, I see. Yam poutine, so it's like with sweet potato fries, basically. Chicken. They have butter chicken, so they have like curry poutine. Chicken kebab. Lamb. Chili. Smoked beef. Deluxe poutine. Mushrooms, onions, and red peppers. Sunny side up poutine with a fried egg on top of it. That's not really my thing, but I know a lot of people like that shit. Divine poutine. I guess it's pork. Interesting. Yeah. I guess they have other stuff too. Fish and chips, burgers, sandwiches. Hell yeah. If you're putting ketchup on poutine, you're a cop. Yeah.
Now we're going to add some more sauce to our Baconator fries.
I can't think of a good place in Van to recommend currently. You've gone everywhere. I'd recommend Lowell. If you have never tried Oz restaurants/fast food in Canada, I say you try it next time you're up here, Lowell.
What, you mean A&W?
About exploring BC.
Do you mean A&W? Yeah, we have those in parts of the States, not in Washington, but they have them like where I grew up. There's A&Ws. So it's not really a Canadian. We have Tim Hortons where I grew up too. But I don't think A&W is Canadian in origin. I don't think so.
Got that mayo. I think adding the sauce to it definitely adds a personal touch to it.
Looks like A&W started in California originally.
So I'm not complaining.
No, I saw A&W when I was in Vancouver, and it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the people who make the root beer. It's those restaurants. I saw the A&W location, the fast food locations while I was there. Oh, was there one in Tacoma? I told you. Dude, look at this. I just heard it too. It's so gross. He like slurps the rest of the sauce out of the thing. I said he would do that. And he gets it like in his mustache. And, God. Cobra.
That mayonnaise, bacon. Now we're going to add some delicious barbecue sauce. And I don't even care if Wendy's added the sauce personally. This is a nice touch. Look at that. Barbecue sauce, mayonnaise, and ranch. That's sweet. and tangy barbecue sauce that Wendy's be rocking with. Delicious. So we're going to close that up. Close it up and give
Oh.
lettuce, tomatoes, pickles,
There's
onions.
too much. See, this is what I'm talking about. The pizza was okay. He didn't add a bunch of stuff to it.
Let's go.
He's going to end up eating it like an apple. The burger always he starts eating it like an apple.
Ah. So good.
Someone, I need another drink. Help me, help me, help me. Help me get another drink, please. I need, like, I'm watching this shit. I gotta get it. Like, someone help me get to 300. I gotta, like, I can't handle it.
YouTube. Look at that cross section.
He's got, like, a whole bunch of it all over his face.
Oh, that is delicious and beautiful. Hold up. I still fuck with Wendy's.
The other day when he was eating some food that he cooked and he held it up and there were like bugs crawling around on it. Oh.
Hard feelings, man. It is what it is. But their pretzel pub bacon cheeseburger is so delicious.
Oh yeah, it looks like there are a few. I was wrong. There are A&Ws near me. I was wrong. Yeah, there's. I don't know why I thought there weren't any here. Probably because I don't care to eat at them. But yes, there are some. There's even some in Seattle. So I was wrong.
We're gonna hold this burger wrap as a lap bib, as always. Got that lap bib action. Wendy's, so good. Pretzel bacon pub cheeseburger action. Delicious. Extremely delicious. This is a mess to eat, but it's so good.
Why? See, that's the thing. It doesn't have to be a mess. You don't have to add so many things to it, Cobra. This makes me like not want to eat a burger, but I love burgers.
Oh, my taste buds.
Is this how I lose weight? Do I just watch Cobra eat? Yeah, he always devours the top bun before, like, way before the rest of it's gone. Okay, King Cobra says there were not bugs on my food. All right, Cobra. Was it that, like, did someone edit the bugs on the food? Because we saw a video where there were bugs crawling on the food. Was that, like, did someone like, edit that or something? Because I don't know. I just watched the video. I don't know what it was. I wasn't there.
I'm going to be full tonight. Ugh.
I'm not arguing with him. I just don't. We watched that video. Remember? Who remembers the video? I'm being nice. If there wasn't bugs, then there weren't bugs. I'm just saying we watched a video where there appeared to be bugs. So I don't know what happened. That's all I can say. There definitely was something moving in the video we saw. I don't know if the video is primary source or edited. Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
This pretzel bacon pub cheeseburger. You don't even know.
I would need a nap after eating this. It's too much food for me.
Excuse me.
I do not have the ability to burp. I can't burp at all. It all just comes out as a fart later on. If I get gas bubbles in my stomach, it just, I will not burp it. It will just turn into farts like hours later.
Oh, Wendy's. It's triple pretzel pub, bacon cheeseburger. Okay, my taste buds are singing a symphony right now.
So just so it's official, that everyone knows, like, King Cobra maintains that there were not bugs in his food.
The triple pretzel bacon pub cheeseburger. Okay, a triple might have been a little bit excessive, but that's why people like.
That's why, yeah. It was like, it reminded me of the Terminator burger.
Mm. I'm getting pretty full just eating the burger, but we're gonna have a couple bites of the Baconator fries. I gotta turn on the air conditioner. I'm sweating like a dog.
This burger here, I've tried to eat this a couple times, and it was just, actually no, I only had the single of this, and it was way too much for me.
Oh YouTube. I got the grease sweats.
That's what I said. I'd feel like I'd have to take a nap after eating this.
A double would have sufficed, but I went triple because I'm nuts like that.
This is how I get every time I go to Fogo de Chao, which is like a Brazilian steakhouse, and it's unlimited. And you just eat as much as you can and you stuff yourself. I always have to take a nap afterwards. I like how Cobra shows up just to correct me.
Oh my god. My stomach is singing a symphony right now. I'm incredibly full from just eating that triple. Ridiculous. Wendy's, you need to keep the pretzel bacon pub on your menu because that is seriously fucking good.
I always wonder how, like, if Cobra has any, like, stomach issues. Because I can't eat like that or I'll be miserable. And then the next morning, I'm going to take a massive shit.
Got sweat in my eyes, don't mind me.
When I was younger and I worked at Wendy's, they only had the chocolate frosty because I worked there before. It was the Dave Thomas era. Everything was very simple at Wendy's. Oh man, all you trolls in the chat better behave because Cobra is a mod in this chat, so he can take you out if you're trying to troll him.
Oh.
Yes, I worked at Wendy's before they invented other flavored Frosties. And the shit that they use to make the Frosties looks like chocolate mucus. Before it's frozen, it comes in this well, when I worked there, it came in like this big bag and it looked like it had the consistency of like chocolate mucus. It was so gross. And then you'd pour it into the machine and then it would freeze it and make it look like it would make it look like ice cream.
Oh, YouTube.
He's hurting. The way they make chili is with the burnt meat from the grill.
You like the fast food reviews? I'm going to need you to like and subscribe to videos. You know the deal. Like and subscribe to my videos.
Yes.
Oh, a double would have sufficed. Hell, a single would have sufficed.
A single would have been fine.
Ridiculous. The air conditioner, the AC is feeling good when you got the meat sweats. And
The
it's
meat,
like YouTube.
meat drunk.
I have a Four Loko fruit punch to wash down the meal. Poured some into my glass. I got a couple of Four Lokos left from my Four Loko challenge. That is for 21 and up.
21 and up, tubes.
I'm not going to be able to finish the fucking fries on camera, but I'll take a couple of bites. Mm. These French fries are going to be finished off camera when I get hungry again. But I'm definitely going to be full after eating this. Ugh. I'm not used to food this rich. So Wendy's definitely delivered on that.
We are very close. We're 33.33% towards the goal. If you guys want to help out, get us to $300. I will do another shot of cheap vodka, Kavlana vodka. Help me out. Link in the chat. Do it. He's a trooper because he keeps on powering through.
I am full.
Yeah, and then, like, what was the poop like the next morning? Cobra, are you still there? I'm just wondering, like, after you stuff yourself like that, when you wake up, do you have, like, a stomach ache? Because if I eat like that the next morning, I usually, I have, like, a little bit of coffee, and then I just fucking rocket shit. When I stuff myself and I eat a meal like that, that's excessive like that, yeah. I sit down. Yeah, I get a bad case of ligma. I do. All right, let's see. What the fuck? $21 and up, tubes. I don't think Cobra's still here because I look at like participants. Like I go to chat and I go to participants and I don't see his name in there. So I don't know. I don't know how accurate that is, but I was just curious. That's all. I have a legitimately great time watching Cobra's videos. But I don't know. Apparently there's like seriously, there's someone out there editing bugs into Cobra's videos to make it look like there's bugs in his food. Cause what? Where did we get that from? Boglum Chronicles? Why is Boglum Chronicles editing bugs into Cobra's food to make it look like he eats bugs? Can someone tell me? I mentioned the bug thing and he came in here and said that there was not bugs in his food. He came in here and corrected me and then didn't say anything else. So I was like, oh, well, maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. I don't know everything about everything. He said there was not bugs in my food. He said one thing a while, like I scrolled back in the chat and it's still in there. So with deep fakes these days, you can't believe what you see. You just can't believe what you see anymore. There's that thing on Twitch where Biden and Trump are always debating 24 hours a day. That just shows like you can't trust what you see. Sleepy Joe. Sleepy Joe. Boglum Chronicles is using AI to make fake Cobra videos because Cobra rules his sad, pathetic life. There you go. I agree. Their sad, pathetic lives.
What up, YouTube? Doing the 4 Loco challenge later on today.
I wonder how that 4 Loco challenge
But
went.
I got some Burger King here. We're going to do a food review.
He's going around the fast food world. He's traveling around the entire fast food world right now.
Their new fiery chicken nuggets. Let's go. I got a fiery chicken nugget meal that came with my choice, of course. Have it your way, not a sponsor. Now, what I ordered was a medium French fry, a medium Minute Maid lemonade. Grab our straw for our drink. Grab our napkins on point. There we are, beautiful. The fiery nuggets right there. They give you 2 sauces to go with your fiery nuggets when you order an 8-piece, so I ordered ranch dressing. You already know about BK French fries? They're pretty tasty.
I don't really care for the BK French fries.
Mm-hmm. And if you like the food reviews, subscribe for more. We're going to crack open this ranch dressing.
Subscribe to Cobes for more food reviews.
Give our fries a dunk. Excellent.
If he has a wish list, he'll have to start it on his Amazon account. I think that's how it works. He would have to start the wish list on his account so that when people order the stuff, it would send it to him.
But we're not here for the French fries. We're here to do a review on their fiery chicken nuggets. I've had these before. They're actually really good.
Oh, well, I was just saying, I saw the bugs. I'm not... He got mad, I think. So I apologize, Cobes. I didn't realize that people were giving you shit about bugs and stuff. There's obviously trolls trying to deep fake you. I don't appreciate it because I try to report the truth here. I don't appreciate people putting deep fake bugs in your sandwich.
Tried them last night, as a matter of fact. Let's grab a sip of lemonade to cleanse our palate. Tasty. All right, so check this out, YouTube. I've seen a lot of these food reviewers doing a review of the Burger King fiery nuggets.
Never tried the fiery nuggets.
Between my legs. Let's pull one out and try it. BK fiery nuggets.
Okay, who's going to be the hero and start the tip train one more time so we can get to 300 so I can do a shot? How about it?
Spicy, a little bit of crispiness, a little bit of juiciness. And there's a sweetness to them too, like brown sugar almost. Oh yeah. YouTube, let's dunk it. Dunk action on point. Now I'm used to spicy. After eating 2 8-pieces of these chicken nuggets last night, I can feel the heat. So if you're not used to spicy food like I am, these will definitely rock your world. But for me, these are a nice little snackable heat. Burger King spicy flamin' nuggets. The fiery nuggets from Burger King. Oh yeah. These are absolutely delicious, YouTube. Go ahead and grab you one. You know you want it. So check out Burger King's nuggets here. They're, what are they called? Make sure I get this right. These are lovely, YouTube. They got a little bit of heat on them. Nice mild heat, for me anyways.
I remember when King Cobra did like that Buffalo Wild Wings spicy wing challenge in the second documentary. It looked painful. So he must have a high tolerance for that kind of heat.
They are delicious. That is no bullshit. Spicy, flavorful. Oh, the heat kind of creeps up on you a little bit too. I like that. It's a little creeper heat.
Creeper heat.
Yes, the fiery chicken nuggets. That's what they're called. I got an 8-piece fiery chicken nuggets meal, which consists of your choice of medium or large drink and fries, 2 sauces, and some of these little delicious chicken nuggets. Are they fiery? Oh yeah, they got some heat on them. There's a sweetness with it too, sweet heat. Oh yeah, these are delicious.
All right, you know what? I'm giving you a freebie because I just want another one. But someone should hook me up so I can do a double. I'll do a double. It's just a freebie for the people. This is the people's freebie. Cheers. Oh, God. Huh.
Just YouTube.
Now I want some of these spicy nuggets.
So if you like spicy food or you want to try something new from Burger King, I'd recommend the fiery nuggets. Not a sponsor. I'll be doing the 4 local challenge later on today when it gets closer towards 5 o'clock. But I wanted to give you a food review to tide you over until we do that challenge. These fiery chicken nuggets are simply decadence, YouTube. I'm liking the heat on these. It's not overpowering. It kind of creeps up on you a little bit. And there's a sweetness to it, like brown sugar almost.
I like McDonald's fries, but not really their nuggets so much. I would have to say Wendy's nuggets are the best out of the big 3, but I haven't had nuggets from Burger King maybe ever. So I don't know. But I just feel like the Wendy's nuggets, I like them better than McDonald's nuggets. McDonald's nuggets are all weird and manufactured. How they all come in like, 4 shapes or whatever. Like, it just feels like they're all made in a factory. Like, they seem too manufactured.
So yeah, YouTube, that's what's up. I see all the foodies doing reviews of these nuggets. And I thought I'd give them a try. I tried them last night. They're pretty good. So I had to do a review on them.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah. Grab a couple of French fries to cleanse our palates. YouTube, the fiery chicken nuggets from Burger King are getting the Cobra seal of approval. You got to check these out. If you live in the United States of America, it's a new item from Burger King. I got one thing to say, Burger King, you got to keep these on your menu because these are really tasty. Absolutely delicious. Cheers. That Minute Maid lemonade. Ice cold and refreshing.
So we determined that
Jared left a comment on his post admitting he was a PDF file.
Okay. Thanks for the update. Okay. So Jared is clarifying that there's a big difference between... I don't even want to say the words. But basically, where is it? Did Egghead get me a... Oh, yeah, here it is. So I can use this instead. So he deleted... I saw a bunch of people leave comments on his post. So he deleted all those, and now he is saying there's a huge difference between arrows and aisles. I know a lot of you know this and are desperately trying to troll grift, but I'm just going to leave that there for people who simply were ignorant on the matter. No, I don't believe there's a difference. I don't think that there's a difference. I think it's two different ways of saying the same thing. Egged, be the hero we need. Egged, be the hero we need and get us to 300. Okay, I'll do a double shot. Like I just did a freebie, I will do a double. I don't know if that's what he's saying. Because like a file, so the word PDF file only speaks to the attraction, not the action. But he's calling himself a PDF sexual, which would indicate more so that he's acting, right? Because like philia just means like an affinity for. That's that like, you know, I think that's Latin. Like, if I'm an Anglophile, I'm into, like, British stuff. That kind of thing. So, his differentiation doesn't make sense. Because he's saying it's his sexuality. He's being more specific. He's saying, like, it's not that I just have the attraction, it's that it's actually my sexuality. Right? So, I don't know. Oh, it's Greek. Okay. I knew it was either Latin or Greek, and I always get those two mixed up. It's just like the two really old European languages. Two of the older European languages, I should say. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back in just a moment. I'll be right back. Tell me how to eat it right. How to save your flavor. All night with my peaches and cream and my body and dreams. It's too good. Tell me how to treat it right. How to lick your pussy all night, and I am policing dreams with my face in your cream, with details to come. And I believe in your pussy, in your pussy. the horror never stop. Never stop. Never stop. All right. Back again. Back again. Back again. Whoa. Okay, flock of possum. I don't know where this definition is from, but this is literally looked up the definition. I was recording something for Actual Mania today. It's gonna be great. It's fun playing bass. Freebird, I don't know how to play that. Are you sure that Jared didn't correctly use the word? Are you sure about that? Are you giving Jared the benefit of the doubt? Because that's probably not a good thing. What happened to Billy? They had to upload his brain into a computer, so he only exists in the chat now. Now he eats digital Chipotle. All right, back to stuff. Let's see what we got here. We got Trump speaking to a church in Las Vegas. Let's see what that's all about.
Former President Donald Trump was in Las Vegas today telling campaign volunteers that Nevada is a tough state to win, but he believes it's Republican. His visit comes as we're still more than a year away from the 2024 presidential election. 8 News Now reporter Joshua Peguero was at the event and has
what a great picture of him. They really make his hair look like a batting helmet.
Response from Democrats as well.
The former president spoke for 40 minutes inside a church near Craig and Rancho. Donald Trump railed against the media in the 2020 election, calling it rigged.
We have broken borders and we have rigged elections, and you can't have either of those two if you're going to have a country. If you're going to have a great country, you can't have any of that.
This event was only open for campaign volunteers, but that didn't stop folks from lining up for hours. On Friday, Trump was
he just has this appeal to a certain segment of the population. It's so different.
In Iowa, where Florida Governor Ron DeSantis' wife was also campaigning. DeSantis is vying for the GOP presidential nomination. He took several shots at DeSantis Saturday, telling the crowd DeSantis will cut Medicare, and Trump also called President Biden corrupt.
And we're going to win that election in numbers, the likes of which I think nobody has ever seen before. I see it.
Two Democratic Nevada lawmakers, Congresswoman Dina Titus and Congressman Stephen Horsford, criticized President Trump's event at this church, calling him a threat to democracy.
I was at the U.S. Capitol on January 6th when people literally attacked not only the U.S. Capitol building, but our very institution of democracy.
Titus accused Trump of rolling back several rights during his tenure as president, including the right to an abortion.
Trump appointed the 3 conservative justices who, when he appointed, he said they were going to roll back Roe versus Wade, and that's exactly what they did.
Trump, who's under investigation and indicted twice already, did not talk much about his legal issues, but he criticized the Department of Justice, calling it, quote, the Department of Injustice. Joshua Peguero, 8 News Now.
Today, Iowa Republican leaders chose to hold their first in-nation caucus on January.
Okay. So I guess what I really want to know is is Trump going to show up to the debates, or is he just going to not go? Because that's unheard of. But we don't normally have a lot of one-term presidents. We've had 2 in my lifetime. The first Bush and Trump. But then there was Jimmy Carter too. I think they're the minority though. I think overall, like, but there was a time when there wasn't term limits too. I don't know. I don't know going all the way back to the beginning, but in recent history, there's not a lot of one-term presidents. Unless they were, like, assassinated or something. Like, Kennedy was a one-term president. But he probably would have won re-election. I don't think Nikki Haley is going to debate RFK Jr. because RFK Jr., I believe, is running as a Democrat. And there's no way they're both getting the nomination, so I don't think you're going to see that happen. Can I play Beat It on bass? I could probably learn how to play it, but I can't play it just like off the top of my head, no. Yeah.
I'm Ben Meiselas from the Midas Touch Network. I want to show
Midas
you how
Touch
Donald
Network?
Trump's use of disinformation.
No, I don't want to watch this. Fuck it. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Take a drink. I would like to take a drink if someone could help me get to 200. We're not far away. We're like $24 away-ish. I was playing Typo Negative on the bass a second ago. That's me. I'm in Canada and I own a vape shop. Brett Keane singing Typo Negative, yeah. There is a Brett Keane video that we could check out. Yeah, I was playing Black Number One, you know. Fuck, I fucked it up. You know it. Here's check this out. Brett Keane, he's not on camera anymore. He just has like a GIF layered over a fake computer chair. Check this out. Let's get to his video. Yeah, here he is. Look at this. It's 3 layers. It's a fake computer chair, a GIF. Oh. No, I've seen Typo Negative live multiple times, and they did not play it on an upright bass. He played it on a super huge electric bass guitar. And He played it upright in the video, but it's not an upright even in the recording too. Yeah, he does it in the video, but he's not really playing it like in the song. That's all for aesthetics. Anyway, though, yeah, look at Brett Keen's new setup. That's an animated lubing GIF that has a huge seam in it, you'll see. And then there's just like a photo of a microphone in front of him.
Gentlemen, my name is Brett Keen, and you are watching and listening to The Brett Keen Show.
Is that what we're watching?
When you get an opportunity, check out my international radio station and website. All links can be found in the description. And also, I would suggest before watching this video that you watch the video before this called The Day Atheism Became Cancer for Brett Keen. And that would be me, of course.
Would that?
I have gotten a lot of calls on my radio.
On your radio? Hold on, you get calls on a radio? Do you have like a CB radio and they're like, breaker. Brett Keen's handle is Fat Manatee. Breaker, come in. Fat Manatee, come in. What's your 20? 10-4, Fat Manatee.
I'm going to take a break, and I've been taking a break, but I decided to answer one more question before I go. There were some people out there that asked me if they said, so you say that words didn't hurt you, the insults and the constant videos that atheists made towards you, none of that bothered you. If it doesn't bother you, then why are you making any videos responding to any of this? Or
I've never seen Type O Negative play with an upright bass live, and I went to shows in the mid-90s. I saw it in videos where they were like, because like in that video, he's playing an upright bass, their guitar player's playing an acoustic guitar, and the keyboard player's playing like an old, like, upright piano. So they're obviously just playing like acoustic versions of the real instruments they used.
Pointing out things that you consider bad happening. Well, there was some things that did actually bother me. There was some things that atheists did that actually really affected me on a mental level. But it was never the stuff they did directly to me that was the issue. But there was some things that they did not directly that caused me to lose some very important stuff in my life.
Oh, yeah?
No, I'm not talking about the many YouTube channels they flagged down or the many websites they silenced me on.
Oh, no.
It was what they did to my friends as well as my family.
As well as my friends, as well as my family, as well as Christians, as well as Muslims, as well as pagans, as well as Jews.
That indirectly got to me. I know some people out there are going to say, Brad, if you talk about this kind of stuff, if you just hand out your kryptonite to them and let them know what your weak points are, then you know that atheists are going to come after you even harder in whatever way they think they can.
They're going to come into you even harder, Brett.
Actually hurt you.
Come
right?
on.
Well, the thing is it doesn't affect me like it used to. I've been on YouTube for 20 years, and I have become accustomed to it. But in the beginning, when what I'm about to tell you was done to me, it had a major effect.
Oh,
it made me sick. It brought me a lot of tears. I'll be honest with you, there were quite a few times that this grown man actually cried and was
sure you did.
Very, very sad and upset about some of the things that atheists were doing. But it wasn't to me, it was to my family as well as my friends.
No, it wasn't. Nothing happened to your family. Your friends are just people online that you've stabbed in the back multiple times. It's not like anyone you really know in real life. And you've all like turned against them at some point, and you reconcile with them sometimes too. But there's always drama. It's always around you.
The guy that you see on the screen right now, the little box, his name is John Gashella.
He has a little box.
He's a guy who ended up meeting me many years ago on one of these internet chat rooms. And
he ended up meeting
for
you.
The longest time was very quiet. He just hung out with me and he would say hi. And he was a very shy person. I remember at the time he was living with his mother and his sister, something to that effect, and he would show me his caged chinchillas. He used to collect little chinchillas, and they were the sweetest, cutest thing that you'd ever see.
Okay.
Well, John, like many people, were socially awkward. They were shy. They were growing up. He's a full-blown adult now. His life is great. He's got a beautiful wife and all that. But at that point in his life, John was very suicidal. He was in a lot of pain. He was at that moment in his life that a lot of young people find themselves in, where he didn't know if he had a future. He didn't know if there was a point in living. He constantly talked to me after he got to know me about...
Oh, you know what? I forgot I was blocking him here. God damn it. Hold on. I need to switch this up. I don't normally use this view. There we go. You can see it a little better now. Now you can see his little setup here.
End of the tunnel. At that time, I was an atheist, and he himself was trying to figure out if God had any kind of power in his life. He seemed very atheistic as well, but his thought process back then was not Judaism. He didn't seem like he was interested in Islam. In fact, he seemed to not like Judaism, Christianity, or Islam. Nowadays, he respects some parts of Islam because he's married to a Muslim woman. And as far as Judaism went, it seemed to me, and if I'm wrong, he can correct me, but he seemed like Christianity and Judaism were pretty much...
Did I miss us getting to... Man, I am just like, I missed it. I didn't realize we got over 300. Whose dono did I miss? When did that happen? Oh, I missed this. Hold on. Someone sent $50 and said, I feel like I owe you for how much I used to watch DP in high school. Keep up the good work. Sorry for hating Billy back in the day. I was dumb and thought he pissed on Paul. Hope it gets better soon. I didn't see your name, but yeah, that was like Paul and Billy's idea to even do that shit. So yes, it was all fake and people were dumb about it. We couldn't do like anything that was kind of fun and planned ever. Like the fan base was very different back then. But yeah, thank you for the $50, and now I'll do another shot. And look, we're $20 away from another. And I said that, okay, I'm about to do 2 shots in a row. Nadia Chambers. He looks worse than I do. This isn't even a live cam of him. He took a picture of a office chair that he probably found on Google, and then he took a GIF of himself talking, and then put another JPEG of a microphone in front of him. That's not even a recent image of him. Cheers, everyone. Got another one to do right after this. Oh, God. I don't know who that was that sent the $50 dono because it didn't show like a name. It just showed like a weird ID. But thank you. Whoever that was, I really appreciate it. And then we got, here is Negan, recover Billy so I can smoke weed with you one day. Billy doesn't really like to smoke weed, but I don't know. Maybe he can't now with it because like Egghead had a heart condition and he couldn't smoke weed. So who knows? I don't know if he didn't really like it though. Benjamin, this has been a great show for tonight as far as pacing for the length you spent on each thing. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the positivity. No, I didn't do my second one, did I? I have to do another one. Oh, if you're Everyone in Brett's little circle has become his enemy at some point. He's reconciled with some of them, but he's been enemy. Like even J-Dub's here. He's been enemies with him for at least a little while. Cheers. Oh. Mm. Ah. Oh. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, he can't really backstab you that much because he doesn't really have anything over you. He was just a jerk. Like we used to watch videos of Brett's like panels, and Nadia was in them, and you know, when he wanted to look like a good guy, he would like try to act like he was your buddy, and then when it suited him, because he really doesn't like he's on the whole like trans bashing train now. That's one of his new shticks, so. Okay, I need to put this fucking bass down. Okay, let's do this. Let's go. No, you know what? I'll stay with this one.
The same category. To him, it was all garbage. He didn't feel as though God was doing much in his life, ladies and gentlemen, if there was a God, but he did believe something was out there.
So he wasn't an atheist because he believed something was out there.
I don't remember a time where he said, there is no God. I do recall many times him saying, God exists, but God don't like me.
So he wasn't an atheist. You said he was an atheist earlier.
God obviously isn't thinking about me.
Obviously. God obviously isn't thinking about me.
You know, God's destroyed people. God's killed people. He sounded very atheistic, but the difference is he actually believed God was there. He just didn't believe God gave a shit for him, if that makes sense. He didn't have much respect for Christians nor atheists.
Nor Muslims.
But me,
nor
for some reason, he gravitated towards me.
Because you're not a real Christian.
He
you're
even
just
asked
fake.
me to adopt him on the internet. He said,
he's probably only, like 15 years younger than you or something?
That I don't have very many people. I don't have a father in my life. And you are very father figure, like you're like a leader. You're a good person, and I want you to, I just simply want to hear the words that you care about me and that you accept me and all this. And I had no problem with that because I always have loved people. I've always cared about people.
Oh, you're such a good guy. This whole story is like, oh my God, someone just, could you, it's like, people just adore you so much they want you to be their father, Brett. You're such a good guy.
The internet because I wanted to become rich. It would have been nice to make a little bit more money, but it wasn't the thing that I was going for.
It was.
And
that's why you switched religions.
For the kind of popularity that Tom Cruise has, to the point where you can't go into a damn grocery store without getting mugged and raped in the middle of the floor by a bunch of...
That doesn't... What? Has that been happening to Tom Cruise? Did I miss that?
Female fans and stuff. So I wasn't looking for that. But there was one thing that I wanted all my life that I wanted to be able to do, even whenever I was an atheist. And of course, now I'm a Christian, but there was something very important to me that atheists took away. Yeah, they took something very important away from me. And it changed everything about how I make videos and how I live in social media and exist and deal with people on a social level. And I know what a lot of you are going to say, well, how is that? And what does John have to do with all this? John may not realize this, what I'm about to tell you, but one of the major reasons I came to social media was, one, because I was hurting, I was suffering, and like I said in the other video, I had a child that was going through some very
oh my
major
God, he's going back to this
problems at the time, a baby that I was taking care of, as well as my son. I was taking care of my daughter who was sick. Well, one thing I discovered right away, when people started connecting with me, I started realizing that a lot of people had problems and a lot of major things going on in their life as well, like John. And whenever I was able to sit in Skype or conversations and chat with people who were going through pain or suffering, I managed to, whenever I was popular as an atheist, as well as being a Christian later on, I managed to be able to convince people that their life has meaning and purpose.
Later on.
I was able to convince young people not to kill themselves.
No, you were not.
I can't tell you how many times
You're so
I
full
have
of
private
shit.
conversations with people, and sometimes right out in the public on my show, where someone was ready to end their life.
On your show? So that should be recorded, right? Oh, wait. No, your channels get deleted all the time.
They didn't want to exist anymore. And because I was their friend, because I was that one person that was willing to listen to them and reach out, give them advice and suggestions.
By the way, my goal was to get us to 50% of the goal. And we're so close, and we're almost at our next shot, just 20 more bucks. And we can it's looking like we might be able to do it.
I was able to help out a lot of people. And in doing so, not only did I feel as though I was saving people's lives and helping people, whether it be financially or being someone who was there that cared, it was also indirectly helping me. I don't know how to put this, but even though I was going through a lot of pain and a lot of hurt, to know that I was able to actually effectively help other people.
He's a saint, guys. He's so amazing. He can just help everybody.
Was such a good feeling. It brought more meaning and purpose in my life and made me feel like a good person who had a lot of potential to be able to use my knowledge and wisdom, my ability to articulate, my charisma, to be able to help out women and men and young people out there.
As well as.
It gave me the ability to breathe again. It gave me the ability to wake up in the morning and do it all over again. I felt so much strength. I felt so much hope. And it actually started helping me with my healing process. And it started managing to get me back towards the idea that there's more to life.
You know what?
People. For a while there.
I have a large archive of stuff from back in the DP days, like the early DP days. And I still have the Brett typo negative video. I just did a quick search for it, and I definitely have it. It's pretty interesting. Him doing a typo negative.
I'd become very nihilistic, started feeling like the world wasn't worth living in. Even though I had my wife and kids and I loved them very much, there were many times I myself thought about just ending it all, that I did not want to exist, that this was a terrible world. And being that at the time I was convinced there was no God, I didn't see that destiny or fate was going to change. My life was pretty much a roll of the dice, just like everybody else. I figured I was going to live a shitty life, and then I was going to die. And then most likely I was going to watch everybody I care about and love die, and that would be it.
What?
It was a very,
that's so weird,
difficult existence. It almost felt like a crucifixion. I felt like I was suffocating, and I was nailed down. I was trapped, and there was no way of getting around it. But every time I was able to make some woman or some man or some young person laugh, bring a smile to their face in the darkness of this life.
Oh my God.
Every time I was able to make a new friend or connect with somebody, I felt like there was a chance. And that's all you really need in life. You just need to know that while you're in a dark closet of this world,
Brett's in the closet.
all you need is just to be able to see light under the door, under your prison cell. And that's enough to make you realize that there is more, that you simply have to figure out a way to open the door. I, of course, did learn how to do that. So some of you are still probably asking yourself, so what did atheists do to take that away from you? How did they take something so valuable to you away? Well, because of the repeated making videos attacking me nonstop. And because of them knowing that they couldn't get to me, the atheist community decided, well, if we can't get to Brett Keane, let's find out where his family lives.
No. You've told everybody where you live. That you've literally told everyone where you live. Come on, man. You also gave out your phone number. You do this all the time. You give out your phone number, people call you, and then you're like, people are harassing me on my phone number.
Find out their address. Let's find out if there's any family.
You have doxed people before, Brett. What do you mean, let's find out if there's any Oh, my God. Seriously.
Family members that we can pay or get them up on our podcast so we can attack Brett Keane. They also, because they watched my videos and were constantly attacking me, they knew that I was very close to people and that I had made a mass amount of friends. So
he's still crying about this shit.
Atheists decided to direct their hatred towards people that I loved and cared about on the internet. And John was one of them.
Oh, my God.
So was a friend of mine named Adam Lohr, who was also
I hardly know who that is.
They went after these folks, not as bad on Adam, but Adam got to the point where he said he didn't even want me to promote his channel anymore.
Yeah, that's because of you.
He said, don't send any of these losers to my channel. I don't want people aggravating me. I don't want people fucking with me. Adam was trying to have a job where he did his art and create things, and he didn't want anybody bugging him or trying to cause him to lose his job or screw up his YouTube channel, all the work and time that he did. And they didn't stop. They did things like this, ladies and gentlemen. I'll give you an example. Why are you friends with Brett Keane for? He's such a piece of shit. He's a liar. He's a loser. You know, anybody that's friends with him.
You have lied multiple times in this video.
A fucking pig themselves. They must be a disgusting loser who deserves to die.
Get well,
everything that you can imagine.
Get well, Billy.
It was like being at a.
He might still be in the chat.
Like in the recess of school or something, where a bunch of clowns would come over and try to bully a kid into not hanging out with a kid that they liked. You ever see that? Why do you hang out with Tanya for? She's a fat girl. Why would you hang out with her? She stinks. She probably doesn't even bathe. You know, that kind of shit that you would expect in high school, the kind of shit that causes mass shootings.
What are you saying, Brett? Are you saying that you were bullied and now you're going to do a mass shooting?
Every single fucking day that a person wakes up, they got to get rattled on simply because they're friends with Brett Keane. And they did that to John all the time. They would try to get him to go into Skype conversations with him. They would try to invite him up on their podcast or their shows.
I've never... J-Dubs came on one time with Brett. And that's it.
So they could nail him over and over. So why do you hang out with Brett Keane for? We heard that Brett Keane likes to report people.
You've made videos where you've flagged people's channels. You literally made a video where you're like, I'm going to show you how.
Boy. Also fuck Brett Keane.
Yes. $5 more for the next shot. $5 more for the next shot. I can find a video right now of Brett Keane flagging people. Where he like, I'm going to teach you how to flag people.
I think that you report people too, blah, blah, blah. Everything that you could imagine, they would lie on John and lie on myself.
Lie on me.
And, of course, it cost John many, many YouTube channels. And because of that, because Adam noticed that a lot of people who were my friends were getting their YouTube channel.
Damn it. Dude, a lot of you guys have been around for a long time, and you know that this is all bullshit. Right? You guys know this is, you've been around a while, you know this is trash. Where is it? Oh, we're almost at, yes, Egged, you can set an example and get us a little closer to that 50%. Egghead will zap his butthole. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Oh, God.
Shut down and destroyed by these assholes. He didn't want anything to do with that. So
Here's
in a way,
last
it's
dono
kind of
for
like
the
he
night.
kept his distance
Keep the tip train rolling for Billy.
Thank you, Egged.
from me. They attacked my friends over and over, repeatedly. There was another young man, too, I used to hang out with, too, named William Cardno, and people would attack him nonstop, too. Why are you friends with Brett Keane? Why do you do this? Why do you do that? Unfortunately, my friend William Cardno had a lot of problems outside of the internet and outside of his relationship and friendship with Brett Keane.
Someone asked, how does Brett make money? I don't know specifically, but I would guess probably Social Security, and I believe his wife has a job. So that's it, more than likely.
He was an atheist who ended up killing himself. His videos are still up on YouTube. He still has his videos where he talks about his problems. He had a desire, though. He wanted to become a rock star. He wanted to become a big-time musician, but he threw it all away.
Okay, Brett, cool. He threw it all away.
Every person that I tried to make friends with on the internet, they were right there, up in that person's ass. Telling them, you know, don't do this, don't do that. You shouldn't hang out with Brett Keane kind of shit. And
they're up in that person's ass.
I guess their justification for it was they kept on telling people, we know Brett Keane personally. We know Brett Keane. He's not someone you can trust or someone you can like. But none of these people ever met me. None of these people ever knew me. They were just narcissistic cyber stalkers and cyber bullies. If you go to Wikipedia and read about what a cyber stalker is or a cyber bully, it's someone that doesn't need to know anything about you. They could never meet you in their life, never personally touch you, never talk to you. But in their mind, they know everything about you. And of course, according to a stalker, everything about you is bad. If you ever watched any movies or television shows about stalkers, these are people who get sexually aroused and obsessed with their target. Mostly, these type of people go after women, young girls. YouTube has always been really bad about females getting screwed with over and over by these sick fucking perverts out here who won't leave them alone. See,
God, this video is so long.
A stalker's mind, you can become, to them, they think they know you just as well as your mother or father does as they sit at a dinner table eating.
They're just sitting
scary.
there. Just sitting
scary
there.
to have people
Sitting
like
there,
that.
sitting there, sitting
and
there,
according
sitting
to the
there, sitting there.
Wikipedia, and many
You're really sitting there,
documentation on
sitting there,
people who
sitting
are
there,
like
sitting
this,
there, sitting there, sitting there, sitting
anytime
there,
they
sitting
can
there,
cause
sitting
you to lose a friend,
Sitting, or you're sitting
or they
there,
can
sitting,
cause
will
you to
sit
lose
there,
something
sitting
in
there,
your real
sitting there,
life,
sitting there.
that gets them very happy. It gets them excited. You've probably noticed that there's a lot of atheists on YouTube who like to make podcasts and shows where they pick somebody out, somebody usually with a lot of problems and a lot of pain in their life, and then they get off on calling them every name in the book, making fun of the way they look, the way they sound, what they believe in, and so on, and it just never ends.
He's so butthurt about it.
There's a podcast out there that's got over 300 videos made about somebody called Shanny for Christ and Reverend Jason.
Okay, you know who they are, right?
These are two people I used to know in the past.
Yeah, and you turned on them, right?
I didn't know them well.
You stuck up for them all the time.
But I knew them enough to get an idea of where their personality was. I knew they were lazy. I knew that they had problems. I knew that they were a young couple trying to take care of kids, and they weren't very good at it. But they didn't deserve to be put in the circus and then have fucking tomatoes thrown at them repeatedly. And some of these atheists, they will actually tell their buddies that the reason why they make these videos over and over, which, by the way, they're getting paid to do, they get monetized and make money off of this. And then the community comes over and the atheists take turns insulting the shit out of people like this.
Insulting the shit out of people. He still says it.
It's bad.
Are you insulting the
Von
shit out of
Helton's
me or insulting the piss out of me?
Example of somebody. Von Helton had already gotten a reputation for himself for being weird and strange.
He's so much like you, though. You and him are like brothers from other mothers.
He was talking about aliens and talking about how he believed the government was after him.
Now Von Helton lives in a nicer house than you do, Brett. Von Helton lived in a shitty trailer, and now he lives in a nice house.
He already had some issues, but whenever he ended up meeting me and we became friends, his life got 10 times worse, or 100 times worse, actually. Now, all of a sudden, everybody I knew was being introduced to Von Helton. Everybody who was watching me, who hated me or loved me, knew who Von Helton was. And Von Helton got smoked over and over and over. He ended up losing his channel. He ended up getting attacked. And he became one of those people like Shanny for Christ.
He's still around. He's still streaming. He streams with your buddy J-Dubs here. What the fuck are you talking about? I see him streaming all the time.
That they made repeated videos over. Subscribe to every channel that he's made to attack him. And they did that to John, Vaughn, and many others.
John and Vaughn.
When this happened, they went after several of my friends throughout the 20 years I've been on the internet. They also tried to get a hold of my son.
He says they as if they're like all the same people.
My son is a young adult now. They tried to actually reach out and get him, as well as my brother who plays guitar and has a YouTube channel.
Justin King.
They tried to actually convince them to come up on a live podcast and shit talk me. I remember getting a phone call from my brother. He said he needed to talk to me. And I said, okay. And he goes, I'm going to come over and I want to have a conversation with you. And I said, okay.
This is such bullshit.
And my brother said, Brad, I really thought it was a cool idea for me to be able to rock out and me and you do videos together. But I keep getting phone calls and I keep getting people trying to attack me.
Nobody ever attacked him. We all said Justin was the cool Keen brother.
To get me to come up on live podcast. He even told me that there was a big time atheist who offered a couple $1,000s for him to get on a podcast and talk shit about me. And you know what my response was? I said, well, Justin, if you can get a couple $1,000 and all you got to do is run your mouth about me, then do it. And he goes, no, man. And I said, why not? You'll get a couple $1,000. All you got to do is say I'm an asshole in real life or something. Just tell him I'm a butthole.
I mean, this is such a bullshit premise to begin with. So he was never offered thousands of dollars to be on DP. By the way, DP is the only show that would have been able to pay thousands of dollars to anybody to be on the show at that point in time. So, no, Justin Key was never offered thousands of dollars. But even if he was, he wouldn't have had to bash Brett. He could have just come on and said whatever he wanted. He could have defended Brett. He could have done any of that. It's not like he would have only gotten paid had he bashed Brett. So this is just bullshit. Just more bullshit from bullshit Brett.
Or something, and that I'm hard to get along with. And stuff, and I said, that's not far from the truth, so go ahead and make your couple $1,000s. And my brother refused. He looked at me, and I looked at him, and he gave me a hug, and he says, don't you understand, big brother, I love you. You know, you're one of the big reasons why I'm here. You took care of me whenever I was a baby. There's no way I'm going to get up and publicly and
You're just so selfless. You've been a father figure to so many people, Brett. Wow.
You and attack you. I love you. And you've saved my life. It's because of you one of the reasons why I'm even doing music and doing the things that I do. There's no way I'm going to sit there and do that for no
That was like a scene from a movie.
Amount of money. And I said, brother, I love you and I care about you.
Brother.
You know that you're everything to me.
Listen to him like make it. You know that you're everything to me.
You know I'd die for you. I'd take a bullet for you any day of the week. But if they're offering a couple $1,000s and you're going to get up there and all you got to do is run your mouth a little bit, why not? You know?
He's so selfless, guys. He's so selfless.
And he said, no. I'll never do that to you, brother. And he never did. They tried to do the same thing to my son, but the conversation didn't last as long. My son gave them the middle finger and told them to go fuck themselves.
I've never talked to his son. I had one of his son's ex-girlfriends reach out to me and tell me a bunch of weird shit about Brett. Like, I wasn't interested in knowing about his son because I don't have a problem with his son. I don't know anything about his son. But yeah.
I think the difference is my son was woefully aware of how ignorant atheists are. But my brother, he didn't know that much. All my brother was concentrating on was his music. To him, getting phone calls and all that from people trying to attack his big brother was odd. And I suppose it made him curious why they were talking so much mad shit about me. There was a while back where they were attacking John so badly that John...
He talks about it like this is all the same people doing all this different stuff. He just means atheist, though. Anyone bad equals atheist, and whatever one atheist does, they all do it.
Was getting really...
It's such a misleading way of saying things, and he knows this.
Upset. John won't get upset like that anymore. John's a full-blown adult who's doing great in his life. But whenever he was a kid, whenever he was a young man just trying to make it.
He always says whenever. He doesn't say when he was a young man. He says whenever he was a young man. Isn't that weird? whenever he was a young man.
And not really knowing where he was in life, a lot of this shit affected him miserably. And he came to me, he called me up on the phone and said, Brett, I can't stand this. These people won't leave me alone. There's too many of them, and they're being really, really ignorant. They keep on trying to get me to, like, you know, shit on you or do bad things to you and all this kind of stuff. And I said, well, then make videos where you shit talk me, John.
Oh, my God. It's like he's Jesus. Betray me, John. Betray me.
Tell them you're no longer my friend. Tell them you no longer care about me or respect me anymore, and maybe it'll stop. And he said,
just attack me. I will be your sacrifice, John. I will be your sacrifice.
Man, they've ruined my YouTube channels. Every day whenever I make a video about my feelings or bad things that are going on in life or how I'm trying to do this or that or my hobbies, I can't even make a fucking gardening video without these assholes just constantly pounding on me. What do I do?
Pounding on him.
And I said, just tell them that I'm a piece of shit. Tell them that you have nothing to do with me.
This does not happen.
You see, folks, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what else to tell my family or my friends. I knew these losers weren't going to stop. I knew that I couldn't make a video where I could, like, rationalize with them. How do you rationalize with a fucking atheist who thinks it's cool to call your family up in real
What are their names? Who called your family?
Life, as well as
who called your family?
As your friends.
What's their name?
And tell them to either kill themselves or offer to pay them to come up on a podcast so they can shit talk you.
More than atheists don't shit to earn Brett.
Atheists. All right. We're getting so close to 50% of the goal that we're starting a week of shows. And when we're almost halfway there, before the first show has even happened yet. This is not one of the shows. This is just me doing a solo stream. I do them a lot. I do them a lot on my other channel, and there's not usually it's not usually this well, like I mean sometimes I'll pull it through, but tonight, wow. Tonight we really pulled it through. Oh.
Could you imagine that? It was one of the reasons why I started having a great deal of respect for celebrities. Not the fact that a lot of celebrities say stupid shit on the internet as well as on TV during interviews, but what they have to live with and what they have to deal with, that's where the respect comes in. Not being able to go out in public, not being able to go do normal things that other people enjoy. So many sacrifices you have to make in your life. And then the journalists and the newspapers and the media want to come after your loved ones or meet up with someone that you may have talked to for 5 minutes years ago so they can get some kind of juice on you, get a fix. Oh, you knew somebody in high school for about 10 minutes. Let's get that person on the news and have them shit talk you about something dumb you might have done 20 years ago.
You claimed, hold on. You claimed to know someone that TJ went to high school with that like accused him of doing like really fucked up stuff. So you've literally documented doing what you're accusing other people of doing to you. You're such a fucking slime ball. What a slime ball.
Could you imagine living like that? People calling you and trying to get people that you know and trying to get your family and friends up on a fucking show or the news media or in some stupid podcast that ain't worth a shit, so they can swirl around you like a fucking vulture waiting for you to die so they can pick away at you, your flesh, drink your blood like a fucking vampire. That was the thing that hurt me. It wasn't just that they hurt my friends and that they tried to hurt my family. It was also because there were a lot of people who potentially would have became my friends.
Nope.
Who potentially would have
became your enemies after that.
Connected with me. People that I could have helped. I still get a lot.
Yeah, that's what we did. We just kept Brett from helping everyone. That was the problem.
Wow, look at all these donuts. Billy should go to the hospital more often. Get well soon, Mr. Bill.
All right, so we're $30. $30 away.
A lot of stuff through my Facebook and emails where people say, I watch your videos, Brett, and you've opened my mind, or you've helped me out, or you've given me another reason to go on. I feel as though I've got meaning and purpose in my life, and that still makes me feel very good. But I don't have the close bonds that I could have had, because there are people who don't know me and they don't know these other people. So when they see these videos and they hear this shit, they don't know what to think. A lot of people who are suffering and going through pain
snort.
Many of them already have trust issues because they don't know who they can count on. In order to be able, for a person like me to be able to help folks, they have to be able to trust me. It's kind of like the deal where if a young woman is raped, she's not going to go to some woman whom a bunch of people are claiming doesn't have any credibility. She's not going to go talk to somebody. It's the same reason why young girls won't.
Whoa!
Is that 50%? I can't do math.
Yes, perfect. Right on the dot. Right on the dort. Oh. Smarty, this is all just layered together. That's not his real chair. Look at the lines on the edge of his chair. It's clearly an image he right-clicked and saved and then stretched out. So that's why it's all pixelated around the edges of the chair. And then there's like a GIF of him talking, and it's just looped, and it has a really bad seam in it where he jumps constantly, and then there's just like a picture of a mic. This way he doesn't have to get out of bed. Like we used to make fun of him for like doing all his videos from bed. This way he could just pretend like he's getting out of bed and like doing it like we do it, like in a chair. Who has a chair? Like literally, who's got time for a chair? Nobody. That's who. Let's see.
If I started murder.
Let's see. Oh yeah. Damn it. I want to hear him sing.
She'll burn in hell, her soul done medium well.
I can't do too much of it because of the actual song. It'll get tagged, but...
All through manual stimulation.
Manual stimulation.
Salvation.
Corpus Christi. Let's see what this is. Where is it? Oh,
Brett is so noble. You can do whatever you want to him, but don't you dare attack
his friends and family.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Some Asshole. Make sure you check out my gaming channel, Games You Love. Then after you guys do that, and before that, check out my new Movies You Love, where I, of course, talk about, guess what? Movies. When you get an opportunity, check out my brother's ass. And I think that you'll enjoy it. My beautiful wife, she made me a fantastic bowl of chili.
It's terrible.
It's terrible. Well, somebody ended up fucking me. The reason why I prefer raping your wife and children and insult the living hell out of them is a fantastic way to be able to communicate with people. And you can actually get up on video and attempt to take on the particular Brett Keane situation. I can't, as an individual who is famous, as an individual who is a celebrity, I can't post pictures of my family. I can't upload videos of my wife and children and people I care about, because there are fucking monkeys out there who will grab a naked man who was being gangbanged by a bunch of monkeys, and they were literally spewing all over me. I will make the money, and it's that simple. Just like if you were to go over and grab my brother's ass. I support people who are cyber bullies, cyber stalkers, trolls, and I rule over them all. I rule over the stupid bastards. Yes, it's true. I put my phone number out there, and I allow people to call me a nigger or a faggot. I don't fucking care. I've not had one single individual ever call me up and say that they're a fan of Brett Keane. So if you are claiming to be an individual and then you enjoy watching Brett Keane destroy or hurt people, then there must be something wrong with you, and I don't want you in my fucking ass.
This is so great.
And I don't give a fuck about fag, nigger.
Oh my
if you're
God.
too fucking
No, Brett.
Stupid to know the difference between whores and cunts, then there's something wrong with you. Did you know that the particular atheist Sam Harris, he claims that there's over 3 million whores and cunts? Fuck that shit. It gets worse, ladies and gentlemen. Let's say the Drunken Peasants decided to grab my brother's ass. There are predators out there, and they need to be dealt with. This is why I support extreme child fucking. Do you really want bananas and turnips crammed up your ass? No, you don't, because that can be quite painful. I have recently and violently and aggressively whoop up on my wife and make fun of the way she looks and the way she sounds by wearing women's clothing. It's what I do. Been doing it for years. The reason why I prefer calling her names and treating her like shit, the woman knows, hey, this is a guy that's not going to put up with any bullshit. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, because I've already been told by the lawyer that I've got a great ass. I have to be honest with you. I go out and seek out young kids, black kids. I had to mess around with underage girls, teenagers, and kids of elementary. I don't know if many of you know this, although I refer to myself as homosexual. If you want to serve God, then you're going to have to enjoy butt sex with another man, or you're going to die. It's that simple. I think you'll enjoy it. Yes. If you've had sex with a woman, such as my grandmother, and then after harass,
let's pool our money and get a celebrity to visit Billy. Let's make a wish.
Make a wish. Send John Cena his
their
way.
family.
By the way, $30 more, and then I am like fucking trashed right now.
Something inside of me always felt
I could use a cheeseburger.
like I needed to be having sex with lesbians, transgenders, homosexuals, like a particular homosexual. I don't give a shit about none of these little 15-year-olds eating cheap-ass macaroni, most likely, or cheese. And the next thing I know, my wife takes my head, and she puts my head in my brother's ass. This stupid Powerpuff monkey, Paul's ego smells like piss. He's not a rational person. He's a nigger.
Oh my God, Brett, no!
Nigger. My anniversary's coming up with my wife. We have 2 wonderful children. Assholes. The one thing that is interesting about an asshole is that they're particular. If you were to do a search right now of my name, Brett Keane, you're going to find that there's billions and billions of individuals calling me the king of the manatee situation, which means that I float around and shit and eat and offer really no kind of contribution to humanity whatsoever. I stated that I have become more bitter, enraged, aggravated, and get some kind of sick, twisted entertainment out of harassing and belittling the drunken peasants. That's right. All I have to do is treat people like shit, fuck them over or screw with them. But that's the difference between me and most people. What the fuck? Whenever I was very small, very young, my mother and my father wanted to kick my ass. I had to get slapped on, pounded on, all over. This went on for a good 6 months and everything, and there was really nothing I could do. I was too young, too small. However, do you know how many different crimes I've committed towards women? I ended up becoming very fucking lazy. In fact, I get bored very quickly when I hear stupid stuff from people who have no idea what they're talking about. So you get what I'm saying? I'm just too stupid. I couldn't do it, and I don't care. Peace. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brett Keane from God TV Radio. Today I discovered, I just got the news. This has been in the past couple days, though. Unfortunately, I had a stroke. My stroke. I devalue and demoralize women. I believe that the feminist movement, they don't have any kind of brain. They're just stupid-ass creatures that float around and shit and eat and offer really no kind of contribution to humanity whatsoever. However, I the master over manatee. Eat shit. It's disturbing. I come on you sometimes. Yeah. Bananas are manatees. Stupid-ass stupid bastards. Like Red King come bananas.
Yeah.
Bananas, 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 stupid bastards.
You know, I have a huge archive of old DP stuff. A lot of stuff that's never been seen too. But I have this is our old disclaimer that we used to play at the beginning in the old days.
The Drunken Peasants podcast is satirical in nature, and while we do occasionally delve into serious issues and discussions, our primary purpose is to entertain and amuse. In other words, don't take this shit too seriously.
Because we were like, oh shit, people are going to freak out about the weird shit that we say. There's so many, like, here's the intro to the old white guilt segment. DP had a white guilt segment. I liked this.
Sitting down for exercise is ideal.
There's JF.
In many circumstances. For example, a family can conveniently exercise together at home. All generations enjoy chair dancing for
Ryan
fun
Wilde,
and
John
fitness.
Cena's the little kid.
You can get together and chair dance as a group activity or exercise on your lunch hour at work. Chair dancing is also a good program for people with a physical or medical limitation and are more comfortable exercising while sitting down.
Fucking crazy. There's so much like old shit. It's ridiculous. Welcome to Drunken Peasants podcast number 173.
The coffee episode.
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
Things suck. Drunken Peasants podcast.
Okay, do it.
That equals content. Out of any other YouTube
series of costs.
Yeah. Be like watching that means nothing. Shit. Acid, any like can we say? Shit you do for top.
Basically, what do you want to sell? Fucking garbage, drunken peasant. Do it. We're not doing it.
Pay-per-view.
Yeah. False advertising.
It's just like it's just a compilation of us coughing.
Right, let and then we'll say something. No way. It's an amazing deal.
God.
You wrong.
Right there is. I got him.
I vape these days. I was never really one to take big bong hits anyway. I would just roll joints. I would just roll these big ass joints all the time with a rolling machine. It was before I discovered the cones, so I would like roll. I would roll these joints with like actual like papers that you'd have to like lick the gum on it and like roll it. Now I just do these. That's mostly what I do now. Vape cartridges. I used to always buy these fancy beers and drink them. I had like a big chalice that I would drink out of. So, I have a bunch of that stuff, but I'm not going to play it all tonight. No way. Maybe I'll play, what is this?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you check out my Gate channel, Gates to Love. It's fucking fantastic love situation. Well, today we're going to talk about some things, and this video is primarily fucking non-believers, individuals, most likely either in a live show or a chat room or a discussion or even in your real life, maybe from every particular position. Maybe you're even working alongside someone or someone is in your family who just so happens to be in a particular situation. I'm going to give you some advice on how to actually fuck them. It has always been Christians, Muslims, pagans, and Jews.
Christians, Muslims,
we are literally
pagans,
the ones
Jews.
who have completely and utterly fucked every 5-year-old you've ever heard of.
Oh my God.
It has always been Christians, Muslims, pagans, and Jews that have literally dominated the system of sex. Fucking Charles Babbage, fucking Max Planck, Albert Einstein, clearly a fucking bitch, Bible fucking God believer who actually fucked computers that we're using right now.
Now with
which of course is
now with deep fakes and shit, people could make this amazing.
Fantastic situation.
There was Amazon affiliate. No, the Amazon affiliate link has been gone for a while.
Albert Einstein.
Unfortunately, like with Prime Days and stuff, it's so easy to get banned from the Amazon affiliate program that we get banned. And then like a few years ago, I like went and got it back, and I flew under the radar for a couple of years with it, making Amazon affiliate money again. And then they caught me and banned me again. So
that he's fucking monkeys. I'll tell you why. We should always try our damnedest to sit there and fuck 5-year-old people and be open assholes. We should try to show
Okay. Oh my God, they got dirty with these. There's a ton of those. I have so many of them. Some are not that good. That first one I played is my favorite one. So I think I was hoping I'd get one more shot in, but I have been going for over 3 hours. I got some more stuff going on. Actually, check out the audio version of the show. We do extra content. Like if you search us up on iTunes or Spotify or wherever, we usually do a pre-show before every episode, and I'm actually tomorrow going to record a new thing that I'm going to do that's only going to be on the audio version. And it's going to be like a 1-hour show that's only going to be on the audio feed on the like you should probably just search us up through like iTunes or Podcast Addict or like any place that does audio podcasts and check us out there, because I'm going to start uploading like a totally new thing on there that, you know, that you can only get there. It's going to be great. I just heard from Ryby the other day. She wanted help with T-shirts. I guess she was like making T-shirts for something. But she has no interest in doing the internet thing again. For a while there, she was in our chat every now and then, but now she's just kind of like, she's kind of reclusive. No, she's never coming on, I don't think she's ever coming on. I do not believe so. Speaking of T-shirts and everything, all the old school DP shirts still are still for sale. And there's some newer stuff on there. If anyone wasn't aware that wants to check it out, you can actually check it out. I'm trying to figure out where the fuck is it? Actually, our merch store is actually linked to the channel now. So if you go to our main channel page, there's like a shop section on there. Where is it? Store. It's called Store. And actually, I'll link you guys. All those classic T-shirts from back in the day are still around, and there's a lot of new stuff. I'll show you some of the cool stuff, because why not? I'm going to make some new stuff soon, but yeah, we have this going on, like like an old school black box Nintendo thing. Some people are weirded out by this, but it's me and Billy as big tittied ladies. It's creative for sure. Ben is in the tweez. This was the legendary night in Ryby's Discord where I argued with this guy named Warcry, I think his name was. Jim, this is great too. Jurassic Park. There's more too. Here's a lot of the classic stuff. There were like cartoon versions of the original cast. Yeah, check this out. Like this was always a really cool image. So I put that on a shirt. Yeah. Manatees, macaroni and cheese. It just goes on and on. It's all the old school stuff. Some of them were very well made, very high quality. 1 if by land, 2 if by sea, 3 is for the manatee. Yes. Hey, you can make Egghead. I'm all up for shirt. I got plenty of shirt ideas, but I can't. I'm not an artist, so I can't like make the shirt, like design the shirt. But yes, well, there we go. Yes. Yeah. Oh, I'm not streaming long enough to hit the goal tonight unless someone is just like sends $350. Like I'm about to. I'm not going to stream too much later tonight. Cheers. Oh.
Here's a little pick-me-up. Wishing Billy a speedy recovery.
Oh, there we go.
Love you guys. Heart.
Ooh, hi. It doesn't say what your name is, but I appreciate it. It just showed a random ID number. Hey, you know, if get another 30. Egghead. Egghead. Are you gonna zap your balls or what? I'll give you so Bravo wants the link to the store. I'll hook you up. It's right there. It's pretty sweet. There's posters and blankets. And I think there's a wall tapestry, too. I'm the favorite son, Egghead. I'm the favorite son. You guys didn't hear this, but Egghead's match at Actual Mania, it's been announced that it's going to be a handicap match. So he's got to take on the Mad Clown. And he has to take on Ruby Jules. So in order to win, he's got to beat them by 10%. I'll do it next time. Ugh, boner alert. Boner alert. I'm just making sure you earn your keep, Egged. All right, everybody. We're going to finish this now. Have a good night. Thank you for everything. Go over to Billy the Fridge on Twitter and send him your love over there. Or Instagram. He's on there too. All right. See you all tomorrow. Good night.